What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our channel. We are your hosts, the Distorted Theorists, and today, well, Peter, a little something different. We've had a minute before we've had a gaming trailer reaction, but this ain't even the gameplay trailer. This is something that Resident Evil Requiem, which is coming out, Resident Evil 9 is dropping in 2 weeks from now or less. But before we talk about this theatrical trailer, if you will, as always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate if you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Now, Peter, we spoke about this off camera. We've been having a little Resident Evil journey a little bit of as of late. Yeah, well, you know, but we've been talking about it, which I think is a good thing that bodes well for this game that's coming out, is people are talking about it.
It's the series that just won't die. Like zombies. It's Resident Evil is one of those like love-hate relationships. Like it just keeps going and then it kind of fades away and then it comes back and then it goes away and it comes back and it goes away. It's the overextended super of everything of Capcom, and
it just makes you panic.
Yeah,
it's a sense of panic. I don't know.
Like panicking.
I was talking to someone at work about this, how Resident Evil, growing up, never played the game, never touched it, nothing. It was like a blind spot.
I still really haven't.
Yeah, but it's like a blind spot. Just missed it in the gaming world. Don't know why. But started to see the trailers, the gameplay footage for Requiem, which is coming out. And I was like, that looks good. That looks good. I want to try it. So waited, like we would, for everything to go on sale. And I literally bought Resident Evil 0 through 8. And I bought Revelations, and I bought Code Veronica. I'm on Resident Evil 2, the remake. I'm getting there. Got to build up to the 9.
I love how you always attribute, like, you get a backlog.
Yeah, but now I have
got a bigger backlog than I do.
I have a very big backlog. But the reason we're doing this trailer day, I was talking to you about it. I started to see the beginning. I was like, well, we got to hold up here on this. Resident Evil put out a real live action trailer to boost the hype, which is weird because usually you see the gameplay footage and, you know, the reveal trailers and all this stuff. Right quick before we get into it, what do you think they would go a live action version? What do you think?
Live action for like gameplay reveals or game reveals or whatever have always kind of gone over well, in my opinion, because it's a different, you're using one medium to display and talk about a completely different medium. It's the same thing as whenever, like when Halo 3 did a live action teaser for it, and which was just take everyone up because we're so used to Master Chief and like all the Covenant, so everything was CGI, and then you see someone in a suit that's just doing the whole, and Reach did the same thing. Obviously Resident Evil's doing it now. There's been a number of other things too, but there's certain games I don't think it would work on.
Like?
Zelda. That won't ever work. Mario is not going to do it. Mass Effect did do it, I'm pretty sure, and it kind of worked. Borderlands kind of did it. Like, everyone kind of does it.
They dabble in it.
Yeah, but it's rare that you get, like, a film, which is what we're going to see here.
So, you know what? Without further ado, let's get into the Resident Evil Requiem, or Resident Evil 9, live action trailer right now.
Scurry.
It wasn't always like this.
Raccoon.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, she's got a raccoon. Jeez.
Oh, they swerved us.
I used to think we were lucky. I thought we had it all. A simple house.
Okay, so they know about zombies.
Good life.
Obviously, because the way she's acting.
Sunday mornings. Dance-offs.
Now, will this be, is this the girl who plays Claire?
Afternoons at the park.
It's not Claire. What's her name? Is it Claire?
No.
Story
I don't know who
time.
the main character is.
Grace is the
Grace.
name.
Just Claire Redfield, that's one thing.
It was our perfect little world.
But things changed.
Then it started.
When the T.
Where is this
First
even
the
take
sirens.
place?
I would assume.
Then the
Raccoon
emergency
City.
broadcasts.
Due to the citywide outbreak, you were advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station.
Okay, so that's what I'm playing now. Take shelter at the police station too. Yeah.
So this must
how
be
we
the
get from
beginning then. Well, because
Screams.
this must be the beginning. So I'm wondering if
The screams.
that's Mom.
the Dobermans. And I'm just, like I said, I'm in this world.
And then
Whoa!
silence. And I learned something I never wanted to know. How fast everything you love can go away.
I would feel like I would love to watch this movie. Oh, the zombies are
We
like,
ran.
affected.
We fought.
So
We
yeah,
hid.
this is gonna be like Hearst.
Oh, that's a liquor.
And still,
So are we gonna see all the iconic things like throughout?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Do they
Oh.
nuke Raccoon City?
wondering. Well, if they did, that's a huge spoiler for me.
I wouldn't even know though.
I told myself we would make it.
Well, how else would you end the
just
epidemic
needed
or
more
pandemic
time.
or whatever?
You always think that you have more time. Until you don't. If anyone finds this, tell them I tried. Tell them I was still me. Right up until the end.
Oh, they got it.
Oh!
Now she did.
What if that was Leon?
Facility secured.
Copy that. Raccoon City is
Evil has
ours.
always had a name. Oh, you see that glitch? It was Resident Evil. Okay. I don't know. I thought-
Doesn't say anything. I don't know.
it from what I've played of Resident Evil, and like I said, I'm fresh. It was very on brand. I
Well,
feel.
yeah, it's zombie-ish.
Yeah. But I mean, like that was well produced for a gameplay. Like it's almost like a real movie. And I mean, well, you know, as anyone else, we had some live action films, but they deviated from what I can tell from what the games were. But it's just, I feel like the marketing campaign for this Resident Evil game has been more in my face. And maybe it's because I'm looking for it. I'm not really sure.
Resident Evil's stuff back in the day, like, was always like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, Code Veronica, and 0. They were always their own thing. It wasn't until 4 came out that, like, that's when I started hearing about it. And then
got that real big traction.
And then 5 and 6 tried to, like, we're going to keep going, but it didn't really hit. And then 7, like, flew under the radar because no one knew what it was. It was being called, like, I think even the marketing for that was like, it's a game called Biohazard.
Yeah, well, the
like
subtitle is
And people
Biohazard.
were like, oh, well, that was the name of Resident Evil before it became Resident Evil. And then it was like, it's a Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
So then you were Ethan Winters in 7 and 8. And, like...
And we know how popular 8 was, because even I knew how popular 8 was.
And
Village when it hit.
And that one took, like, a different turn, but then everyone was...
You watch it here.
Well, no, I'm not going to spoil anything, but because we know who the big bad in that one was Lady Dimitrescu. Yeah. But, like, again, like that, like, we were always dealing with, like, the and zombies and liquors, but then I don't even really know what you dealt with. You dealt with a weird family in 7, and then 8, it was, I won't spoil what the main group of enemies are. But then it was like this Dimitrescu vampire.
Yeah, well, this is what I was saying to you the other day, is like, I could have bought Resident Evil Requiem, which I want to do, and just play it because it looks cool, it looks like a great game, but I wanted to play the franchise. If I'm going to do it, I don't want to be that guy who just goes and, you know, jumps on the train. I was like, nope. I'm gonna pause. I want to play Requiem, but I want to know how we got to Requiem, because from my understanding, it is chronologically the last game in the sequence. I don't think Resident Evil has jumped too much around, except for 0, which was a prequel to the first one, etc. Yeah, stuff like that. But the main titles, I think they go pretty linear at this point. So I'm only on Resident Evil 2. I played 0, 1, and 2. But I was saying to Peter off camera a couple of days ago, is how does it go from an outbreak that causes zombies to you know, sentient zombies who know what they're doing. Obviously, Lady Dimitrescu has her mind, has her wits. Similar to in this trailer here, I guess, the mom is holding the pictures. Like, it's almost like she has some grip on her past, even though she's a zombified woman. You know what I mean?
And why is Lady Dimitrescu like 10 feet tall?
Yeah. Like, that's what I mean. But, you know, you're starting to see that now because in Resident Evil 1, it was very linear, tyrant, right? T-virus. Then, you, like I said, I won't go spoilers because you said you wanted to play these. You start to see more metamorphosis and more sentient but disfigured people start to show up. And you know, in Resident Evil 2, because you told me about it beforehand, the T-100, Mr. X is but he's a bioengineered weapon. But still, I'm starting to see how this world went from zombies to, oh, that's how we have these very crazy beings.
And why are the same people always involved? It's the Redfield, it's the Kennedy. It's
I think they're
Valentine,
I think it's because the names have stuck over the years. I mean, I think that these are characters that people know and love. I don't know what happens to them. Obviously, as far as Requiem's concerned, we know Leon's still alive. So I guess Resident Evil 4 and 2 is at least spoiled for me. But
there's so much coincidence. And I know it's Capcom, but like, yeah.
Well, so far, like, I mean, even the Chris Redfield thing, he was a STARS agent. Then he went to, I'm going to butcher the name, but he went to some kind of specialty force after that, right? That's dealing with all this. So I think we'll just see the progression naturally of like, okay, Leon was, a very rookie cop. He's day one in the game I'm playing now. I assume by here he's a detective, we'll say, if you want to talk about layman's terms, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm kind of excited. I mean, one thing I do notice is that they're doing this live action promo now. If you actually went back and played the original Resident Evil, when you start that up, the intro to the game was actually filmed by real people. It wasn't like a big,
that was
right?
part of the thing at the time. It was FMV, full motion video.
Yeah.
Because they did that with a couple of Star Wars games. They did it with, there was a number of them that were out there. There was like, oh, you're like, and then like someone would be like, hey, by the way, like, oh my God, it's real. Like,
yeah. So I don't know. Maybe this is
Command
a play on that.
Conquer was one of them.
Resident Evil 9. Whoever thought we'd get here, I guess. But now I got to wait to play it. I ain't going to get played on day one, as we usually say in these videos.
Oh, and you could.
Well, nah. I got to get the whole story, and I'm almost.
You could.
I could.
Who needs work? Hey?
I know, but. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for our trailer reaction review and breakdown of Resident Evil Requiem, the live action trailer for Resident Evil 9. As always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate it. If you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and, well, I guess let us know in the comments down below, spoiler free, have you played the whole Resident Evil series from start to finish? Are you excited for Resident Evil Requiem, which comes out in 2 weeks? And will we finally see the finish of, I guess, Leon Kennedy's story? And with that, I am the real Jussy.
I'm Peter Parkour, and like we always say around here,
keep it real.